and I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. Like, legit, I have over 200,000 subscribers. Why can I not introduce my singing career on y'all? Like, why can I not introduce my singing career?
You are a superstar. You are a superstar. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. You a vlogger, fishing over. You a being one less than a mugoza. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's a girl Owamie came in spare for coloring back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Yes, coming back to you guys with my favorite t-shirt. I think I actually legit need to go and buy like t-shirts that I don't know if it's shirt or whatever, but you know, that basically come up here. I will actually do that right after this video because we all know, you know, we all know. Anyway ninjas, today I'm going to talk about something that you guys have been wanting me to talk about. I saw this mess and I was like, if I say my piece on this, some people may not like me, but then again I realized a lot of people don't like me, including some of you. Yes, I know, but you're watching and that's good. Please make sure that you obviously thank me in this video if obviously you enjoyed the video. YouTube has introduced a new feature where you can literally thank me, you know, 32 rands, 15 rands. I don't know if there's 15 rands, but sorry ninjas, had to sort some stuff out. But I'm saying that we need to talk about the Parklands video and the Nigerians. Oh my god. It's not a laughing issue, however I'm someone that is generally happy in life, so yeah. Anyway, there's a video that came out, you guys, and this is a video of slay queen kids that are dancing and basically almost like parading their bodies or themselves to alleged Nigerian men. So it's allegations that it's Nigerian men before all men in Nigeria or Nigerian men sue me. But yeah, it's alleged that it's Nigerian men. So for this video, we're gonna go ahead and assume that it's Nigerian men in Parklands. So these kids are alleged to be 15 years old, and obviously for that reason I cannot show the video, but it's them like the setup is almost like a club. The other child had a whole freaking tattoo that goes down to her thigh on the other side of her leg, and they were very well dressed, these kids, very well dressed. The dresses that they were wearing seem expensive. They're in heels and they are gorgeous children because they're children, you know. So my thing with this, you guys, obviously Parklands trended together with Nigerians, and if you are a grown man, not even speak of being a Nigerian man, we'll get to that. If you are a grown man that finds young children 15, 16, 17 going down, 18 I feel still a child. Honestly, if you're a grown man and 18-year-old is still a child, let alone, you know, obviously the fact that, you know, it's the legal age or whatever, but at 18 that's still a child, and you find them attractive, you are disgusting. Let's go ahead and start there. You are a disgusting human being. No, it's not because we're older and somehow, you know, men want young kids, or, you know, they want younger or whatever. Like, you are literally a disgusting human being. Now let's get to Nigerians. Obviously I think that, you know, it's disgusting and it's completely wrong, all sides. If a man goes to a 14, 15, whatever age, and before they're actually even 18, that's disgusting and wrong. But if you are a Nigerian doing that in South Africa, you are even more wrong. If you are from another country and doing manyala in our country, you are extremely wrong. That is like going into someone's house and taking a shit. I am going to cuss in this video, I'm so sorry for that, but yeah, It's exactly like that. You know, it may be accepted and acceptable in your own country or in your own house, but you have no reason to come and do that in a house that does not belong to you. The other part again that I also saw a lot of South African men, obviously, like, you know, saying this is so wrong, Nigerians need to go back, this and that. Do you also understand that a man that will leave his own house and come poop in your bed, in your living room, sometimes it's because he got you pooping in there? So he thinks, okay, you know, in my house it's clean, we don't do that, but in this house they do this, so I'm also going to do that. So even you South African men, you are selling us out because you go out then you sleep with young kids. So these Nigerian men are coming in and thinking, okay, that's acceptable, that's something we can do, because South African men are also doing that. How are you as a South African man gonna come out here and say Nigerians should not do this, but you're also doing that? I think sometimes it needs to start with us South Africans. And honestly, I'm disgusted by this behavior that is actually happening. How are you a foreigner in another country and you come and you do nonsense like that? Imagine coming all the way from Nigeria. Do you understand how far Nigeria is to South Africa? Only to come get arrested for sleeping with a child? Some of you, I swear, are just dumb. Some of you are just so stupid. Your mother's back in Nigeria, your sisters, your siblings, they're praying for you whether you're out here sleeping with 15-year-olds so that we can send you to jail. The other part again that I'm gonna go ahead and talk about, you guys, is that I will never ever excuse these young children that are going to clubs, that are, you know, going out there and sleeping with men for stupid things like an iPhone. Oh my gosh. Do you understand like how stupid this is? Yes, it's expensive, but this is a dumb thing. It literally does most of the stuff that a normal phone does. Like a normal Samsung does a lot of stuff that this phone does. It's only a few features that iPhones have, and you know, obviously like your i12, 13, because those are the ones that are, you know, still, you know, but other than that, like it's stupid things. However, kids are kids. Children are not matured. A child is not thinking about the future because this is a child. And these men know that. That's why they take advantage of them. You are sleeping with this man that you do not even know where he's from. You do not even know his ways. You are 15 years old. You get an iPhone, sure. This phone, 30,000. But you get HIV for life. You get other sexually transmitted diseases, because trust and believe, they're not only just coming to you because you're so special. They actually have their own age mates, their own age groups. They have got women out there, but whenever they want to do their nonsense, they go to kids. And that's one of the most saddest parts to you guys. Now when it comes to these kids, if you are a mother and you even go to an extent of allowing your 15-year-old have a whole freaking tattoo that covers down even to her thigh, like, what are you thinking? And when you look at these kids, who do you think their role models are? But we shouldn't talk, right? It's so sad. Because literally the term securing the bag is now sleeping with men for money. This is so sad, you guys. When I saw this, I was so saddened, because the other aspect that most people don't even look at is this. Some of these kids, you guys, don't have parents. Some of these kids, their parents died. Some of these kids, they're only staying with their grandmothers. Their grandmothers are old. Their grandmothers will be sleeping by 8 o'clock. This child is sneaking out by 9. Whatever happened to it takes a village to raise a child? Because that village is now raping these kids. Because if you're sleeping with a 15-year-old, no matter what she said to you, that's rape. These people don't get it. These people do not understand. These people do not get it. Guys, a foreigner is never gonna treat you in a better way than a person that is from your own home. And when I'm saying this, I'm talking about someone that is not part of your family. Like, at least someone that is part of your family, you guys will feel sorry for you here and there, you know, than a stranger. But how are they not going to do all this nonsense? Because South African men are doing it to our kids. Men in parliament, the things that they do, which is why they've even lowered the consent age. How is a 16-year-old consenting to sex, but a 16-year-old cannot drink. So a 16-year-old cannot make a decision for them to take alcohol, but they can make a decision with their pussy. And you guys see nothing wrong with that? I am so disgusted at all women in parliament. Honestly, I don't know what their job is over there. If you guys are not fighting for us as women, if you guys are not fighting for young girl kids, what are you doing in parliament? What are these women in parliament doing? Because I swear to God, if it was me, they were going to explain where did all this actually literally come from. Because even though they said that, oh, if she's 16, she can be able to have sex with a 16-year-old, you know, as long as the guy is not above it. But that's not something that is being explained out there. What people know is that you can sleep with a 16-year-old because the 16-year-old can consent. And a 16-year-old is still young. So if you're a fully grown man, you can be able to convince to sleep with this child and say, no, but you're matured. Google, the consent age of sex is 16. This child knows nothing. And if you have got a younger sister out there that is sleeping around and doing all manner of stuff, please watch this video. I want you guys to be very, very careful, because let me tell you why. I saw this video on TikTok, you guys, and this guy literally explained this whole thing. If I get that video, I'll put it here, but I doubt I will. But this guy explained in a way that I was like, oh my gosh, this is the reason why you shouldn't be sleeping around, especially when you're still young. When you're still 15, your body is still developing. The muscles, even in your vagina and whatever, they are still developing. When you disrupt that process by constantly sleeping with men, we all know the reputation that Nigerians have. Some of you are falling pregnant so young. By the time your body is supposed to be where it is and do all the things that it's supposed to do, your muscles never got the chance to fully grow. You are literally destroying your future for an iPhone. An iPhone that in 3 years won't even matter, because iPhone will have released 3 extra new models that have got better features and whatever. But children won't understand this. The other thing again that I also do have to say is that whole narrative of seeing a really old man with a child and you say, whatever, it's not okay. Let's start reporting these rapists ourselves. I don't know you, you're just a neighbor of mine, but I see a 30-year-old, a 35-year-old, a 40-year-old come pack his car here and do this. Oh, go there, Mdase, and try find evidence and sue. Go to the police station and open a case of rape against Umaki's child. They are not old enough to consent. If the justice system also was helping us in this country, all this wouldn't happen. They know these guys, you guys. Maybe these Nigerians don't know. They will sleep with these girls, these children, and then after that they get arrested, they go to the police station, they pay 10,000 and they're out, there's no case. They know. What would make a fully grown man bold enough to actually take his phone out and record kids? He knows nothing's going to happen to him. This is a banana republic. This is a banana country. The South Africa we have, it's stupid. Keep your baby sisters close, Shem. Keep your baby sisters close. Because if you do not, they're gonna end up in danger. It's so sad, the things that I'm actually seeing. And I saw a lot of people actually blaming these kids. I blame the people they look up to. I blame, sometimes it's also parents. Like, why are you a parent and not literally parenting your kids? That's also because some people that should not have kids. You know that you don't want to have a child, but you've got a child, and you let this child just run loose like this child is a freaking animal born in a crowd. But another thing, they are kids. Kids are kids. Kids don't think like an adult. And these disgusting men know that. They know. It's so sad, you guys. I do wish that all these men that sleep with kids could be punished. But they're not. Because they know they'll buy themselves out. They'll do this, they'll do that. In 25 years, I don't think we will even still have a South Africa. Actually, 25 years is even way more. I doubt in 15 years we will still have a South Africa. The way that this country is being flushed down the toilet in such a quick rate, I doubt we'll even still have a South Africa. I fear for our kids. What type of South Africa are they going to get? It's sad. That video literally broke my heart because I saw that, especially even like guys were more concerned on, oh, it's Nigerians, they need to leave, than actually looking at the fact that we as South African men are also doing this. Do you understand that if Nigerians came to this country and they got strong South African men that did not stand for nonsense, they wouldn't behave the way that they do in this country? But they do because they know there is no protection, there is nothing here. Our men kill us. Who's gonna stand up for us? Our police take bribe and let it go. Our men are also the ones that are actually like beating and killing us. Some women even literally run from South African men to the Nigerians' arms because they feel safer there. And you will still sit there and be like, no, they must go. I am not even standing up for them. I won't even like that. Disgusting. What I'm simply saying is that if we really want to change this whole situation, it needs to start with our South African men. They need to be our protectors instead of our killers, instead of our abusers, our rapers. Because now what they've done is that it's not just Nigerians, they're giving all these other men that come into this country a right to disrespect women. The time I went to Mozambique, you guys, I was shocked, literally shocked. And I remember I even spoke about it. Guys, we were swimming, okay? We were barely naked. Not even a single Mozambican was like, hey, my babies, hey. Nothing. We were swimming. I felt so safe. At this moment, I can literally drive to Mozambique by myself. And I would feel safer there than I am in this country. Why? Because of our men. You guys need to start protecting us. These Nigerians will stop the things that they're doing. Police need to stop taking bribes. These Nigerian men will stop what they're doing. They're destroying our children's lives. And it's so sad to see. We have to watch it. If you speak, oh, you're xenophobic, cut that crap with me. It pissed me off, but more than anything, it literally hurt me. An adult will know that if a video is taken, this video, if it goes to the internet, is on the internet for life. We know that. Children don't. That's why when you are like now 18, you have already had your whole body, you know, exposed on the internet, because these men have no scruples. They have no scruples, you guys. They literally are like demons. These are Satan's children. Revenge porn. So many women have suffered that. But as older women, we know and understand. Child, you'll never find my nude. If you ever find my nude on the internet, they photoshopped my face. She will go, we ain't doing that. But kids don't know this. And all for what? A phone? A dress? It just breaks my heart, you guys. Home training is one thing, but the community, older men know better. Some kids don't have the courtesy of home training because they are born into mothers that are sluts. Some mothers even condone this lifestyle for their kids because their kids come home with bread. It's unfortunate. Some kids don't have parents to actually, like, you know, mother them or father them and, you know, put them in the right direction. So this child is growing up not having anyone actually educate them. But these old men that are out there that are acting and basically being demons to these children, like, literally, guys, I wish there was a group shame. All these men should just be crucified. 6 feet under. It's so sad. It's so sad to watch. It's honestly so sad to watch. Anyway, ninjas, I want you guys to go and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the video. Obviously, as I said, you guys know I don't like putting children that are under the age of 18 on my channel. And the reason for that is because I know a video is on the internet for life. I'm not gonna continue exploiting these kids. It's such a shame. And young kids sleeping with men for money is not securing the bag. It's exposing your body to so many countless diseases. Some of your slay queens you see holding Gucci, Louis, they have rashes under there. They have got bacteria and infections and kuyanuka. Everything has a price. Some of them are positive, and they know it's because of their actions. And another thing you should also know, that certain sexually transmitted diseases that will make it difficult or impossible for you to even have kids in the future. It's not just about an iPhone. It's not just about that one thing. It's not. You are putting your life literally in danger, and it's so sad to watch. Please stop. We should actually have groups, you guys, where like young kids are taught how to live and think in a proper way. And this is why I feel like people that speak sense are so important to be on the internet as well. Because unfortunately, some kids that don't have parents, their parents have died. They don't have anywhere where they get information. All they come here and get is, oh yeah, how to be a high-valued women, videos, Sabo Miss XO, showing them how to go with married men to expensive hotels. That's the information they're getting. But if it's a Owamie talking about anything, oh no, it's because she's jealous. Guys, we have kids literally in need of information that makes sense. Y'all don't get that. Not all kids are privileged. These disgusting old men that pry on kids are just disgusting. And I hate to see it. Anyway, ninjas, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.